Hey, welcome back to Smoking with the Robinsons. Today, we're going to cook up a pork tenderloin wrapped up in some bacon. We're going to cook this on the Big Green Egg Mini Max. Don't know if you can see it. It's ready to go right here behind me. It's running about 325 degrees. Let's get this going. First thing we're going to do with this tenderloin is it does have a lot of silver skin on here, so we're just going to take our knife and we're going to start trimming this thing up. Get it all cleaned up. That'd be kind of chewy there, so we just want to get all that off we can. You don't got to get too crazy with it, but we like to get it all off. So we're going to get this thing trimmed up and we'll come back to you whenever we're ready to throw some seasoning on this thing. Alright, we're going to get this last piece right here, and I think that'll do it. Looks pretty good to me. So what we're going to season this up with is some Butcher BBQ Premium rub. This is just a real good rub for any kind of meat we found. So we're going to give this a little season on this side. We're going to pat it in. Come back to this side. And in this sun, this seasoning is gonna sweat down pretty quick. So now, bacon makes everything better. So we're gonna lay out our piece of bacon here. Roll this over. And we're just gonna start wrapping. We're not going to use any toothpicks or anything. They might catch on fire the way we're going to cook this. Should be one more piece. And this is not thick cut bacon. This is pretty thin. And so these pork tenderloins do come normally in packages of 2, so this is not the big pork loin that you see. These are just the small tenderloins. So we're going to come back again, give a little rub to the outside of this bacon. Looks good to me. I think it's time we get this thing on. Stick around. It's time to get this thing on. As we said earlier, we are cooking on a Big Green Egg Mini Max. We want to thank Ace Hardware in Conway, Arkansas for letting us do a video on this grill. If you're around there, they have an awesome selection of all kinds of grills and smokers. And these Big Green Eggs, it's the biggest display of accessories I've ever seen that they have. So get by there and check them out. Appreciate them for letting us use this grill. But this is running about 350 degrees. We've got some Royal Oak lump charcoal in here. If you want to see how we lit this smoker, we shot a video on that, so it'll be posted when this is. Well, let's get this thing on. We're going to be going right over the coals. You can do this on any grill, but we're just going to get it right over. And we're going to get this lid closed, and we're going to go back and flip it probably about every 5 minutes, so stay tuned. It's been about 4 minutes. I think we're going to give this thing a flip. And the reason we're going to flip it so much is since we are so close to the coals, we don't want to give it a chance to burn. So now we're going to give it another 4 or 5 minutes. Alright, little mid-cook update. This has been going about 15 minutes. We've rotated it. This will be the 4th time. So we're just going to give you a look at it. Starting to get some color on the bacon. Looking good. So we're just going to give it another rotate over. And if you hadn't got any of these gloves yet, cotton gloves under natural gloves let you handle this hot food and not have to mess with tongs or anything like that. Makes it a lot easier. Stick around. We'll come back to you when this is finishing up. Alright, this pork tenderloin is done. It's been going right at 25 minutes, so all we've been doing is just giving it a flip about every 4 to 5 minutes. This bacon's cooked up good. We cooked it to about an internal, it got up to about 149, but between that 145 and 150 range is like what we like to pull it off. So let's get this thing to the cutting board and we'll get it cut up. We've let this pork tenderloin just kind of hang out on the cutting board for about 5 minutes just to kind of rest, stop cooking, and I think what we all waiting for, let's cut into this thing. We just kind of like to do some thin slices with it. Got some good moisture in there. Bacon's cooked good. Looks good to me. Got a lot of juice here. About ready to take this inside and eat some lunch. But just to kind of wrap up what we did is we took pork tenderloins, which is a good cut of meat to cook. They cook quick. This took 25 minutes. We seasoned it up with some Butcher BBQ Premium seasoning. We wrapped this thing in bacon. We cooked it on the Big Green Egg Mini Max. Took right at 25 minutes, just flipping it about every 4 to 5 minutes. And then this is what we end up with, looking good. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, share these videos, give them a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.